fans, we're here, opening drive. Head coach Josh Strickland, Guy Walker, myself. This segment sponsored by Roof Masters and your local Hallsville Sonic. Coach Strickland, we're here today, and we're in a process of building this team, but we're in the middle of a bye week right now. Tell me a little bit, Coach, about the bye week process, how's that plays out. It's a little bit different than game week. Tell me about this team's bye week process.
So for us, it's all about getting ourselves better. Like right now, the first 2 days of practice, we've always, anywhere I've been, we've given those guys Monday off of a bye week. Just to extend that weekend a little bit, maybe try to get a little healthy, rest up a little bit. But we still get our 3 practices in. We're going to practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But the first 2 practices of a bye week have always been, for us, is what can we do fundamentally to make ourselves better. I'm not really worried about our opponent. We have several things that we can do for our team in our practice without even talking about Jacksonville coming up that we can do to get ourselves better in every phase of the game. So Tuesday and Wednesday, yesterday and today, are split that way. And then we'll introduce Jacksonville on Thursday with our scouting report, and we'll get all of our new schemes and things like that we're going to put on. So really and truly, with a bye week, you do get an extra day. The past several years, actually, we've coming out of the bye week in the Metroplex, we've had Thursday night football games the following week. So we hadn't really got that much of an advantage. But you lose a day. So this year will be different.
Coming out of this bye week process, Coach, and not started, let's be honest, the way you had hoped it to start. Yeah. But even though us on the outside, we've seen so many good things.
Right.
I also know you well enough as a competitor to know that sometimes moral victories get old. But that hump, every game right now, it's that hump's getting bigger and bigger, and it's almost turning into a mountain. But you and I both know that it's not really a mountain; it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
How does this football team attack that mountain?
I think it's just the same process every single day. Like I said earlier, it kind of goes along with the bye week. We got to do things to fix our mistakes. Not what our opponent's done. Not necessarily worry about what they're doing. We got to make ourselves better. Whether it's technique, fundamentals, just the simple things in football, blocking, tackling, those sorts of things. So what we try not to do is look at it as such a big thing to overcome, because where we are right now, I don't think we are that far away. I really don't. And so our message is, just like I've been told, is we're going to continue to get ourselves better, improve every single week. We've made huge improvements to me, defensively and special teams last week, which were the 2 phases I thought that we needed to improve the most after week 1 and week 2. We took those steps. And so now putting all those things together as we prepare for our first district opponent, I think will be huge.
Well, I know we're talking about let's talk about the good things that's happened from the first week. There was a lot of defensive line, your special teams.
Yeah. The
last 2 weeks have just gotten leaps and bounds better.
Right.
How did the adjustments that y'all made? Let's talk about those.
Some adjustments we made. We've made a few scheme adjustments. You won't be able to just, the common person won't be able to look out there and see just that we look any different how we line up, but where we're going and some things, we've been able to make some of those adjustments. I think the biggest thing for any defense is speed of the game. Not being able to simulate that going into your first week, less missed tackles, things like that. And I will say that one thing that we struggled with was getting started. One of the things we tried to harp on the last few weeks is we got to have a great start defensively. Against Kilgore, we had that goal line stand the first drive. Chapel Hill, those guys did a great job too early on. And so that's just got to carry over. Start of the game right now, the last couple of games to me hasn't been the problem. It's how we've finished.
We've talked about this for 3 quarters. We've whooped them.
Yeah.
And we've stayed with them against Chapel Hill. We stayed with them, whooped them. And unfortunately, start of the second half, we had 2 back-to-back bad things happen.
Yeah.
But we've stayed with them and whooped them, I feel like, for the first 2 to 3 quarters. And that's just that 4th quarter we got to finish that up.
Yeah, if you look at that, if you look at us and just as far as the fight in our team, you're not going to look out there to me, and I haven't seen us, cow down to anybody. You're not going to. We're going to fight. What we've got to be able to do is get out of our head, hey, I've been here before, and take that next step. And is it easier said than done? Yes. But every week I see more and more players starting to lead. Okay, maybe some that weren't leading earlier are starting to lead. That I think they're starting to get it, and they're starting to be those leaders on the sideline. As soon as we get all that bought in, we're going to be fine. We're going to win some ball games.
Here's the beautiful thing with it too, Coach, is with sports, just like anything else, you have a chance at redemption.
Yeah.
You just played 3 really good teams in non-district.
Yeah,
We're now going into the second part of the schedule. What matters? The district schedule. And they can wipe the slate clean, take what they've done, and you talk about buy-in, and have a chance to buy in. Going in, what do you expect for your team going into district?
I expect us to be really good in all 3 phases. I really do. I expect us to go in the Tomato Bowl on Friday night and fight, claw for 4 quarters. These guys know it's right there. That's the thing about it. It's not like we're in a place where that a victory is so far away. I mean, these guys are right there. We've been within either one possession or had the lead going into the 4th quarter every single game, and so we're right there. We just have to take that next step. And for us, bye week, they haven't taken one thing off. They've been working their butt off in the weight room. They were on the field yesterday, and I don't think I was missing anybody yesterday unless it was something uncontrollable for us. So it's one of those deals where they continue to buy in, they continue to work hard, and we're getting our work in. So you can expect a Hallsville Bobcat team that's going to go out there and get after them on Friday.
Coach, thank you. This has been the opening drive. Thank you to Roof Masters and your local Hallsville Sonic.
Thank you.